Hey guys, Jesse here, and today I'll be unboxing the Masquerade Perfect Gundam. I've been really looking forward to this kit. I've wanted it for a very long time, and now I finally got it. This is basically just another full armor variant of the RX-78-2. This was part of sort of a one-off Gunpla manga thing Bandai did way back when. Think of it as Build Fighters before Build Fighters, but it was just like a little one-off series. So this isn't part of any TV show or anything like that, but it somehow got a master grade and no 1 to 144 scale kit. So it's pretty weird. In any case, there's the builder there. He has some ridiculous name. It's on the side here, Plamo Kyoshiro. So yeah, pretty ridiculous. But I love the design of the Perfect Gundam. I just really hate the colors, and that will change with my build. So stay tuned for the review. And you'll see what I'm going to end up doing with this kit. In case, kit came out in 2003, so it's a little bit older, but from what I've seen, I guess from what little I've seen, it's a pretty good kit. There doesn't seem to be a lot of info on the Perfect Gundam. It is somewhat of a rare kit, but Bandai just recently reprinted this, and I've heard on the grapevine that this is the last time Bandai will be reprinting this kit. So if you want a Perfect Gundam, now's the time to get it. Otherwise, I don't think you'll ever be able to get one of these guys. But who knows? Bandai just recently reprinted their P Bandai Wing set, so I don't know. Maybe it'll come back, but as far as I know, this is the time to get your Perfect Gundam. But in any case, the side of the box shows the base kit. This is basically an RX-78-2 just with some full armor bits that you slap on. So you can just have this base RX-78 if you really want, but of course, the appeal here is all this stuff. Interestingly, this isn't the 2.0 and this isn't the 1.5. It's sort of like in between. It's an entirely different RX-78 because they had to change some of the connection points to be able to allow this full armor to slap on. So yeah, it's got like a 1.75. It's pretty interesting. But the side of this box is pretty cool because it's just sort of showing off that base kit, all the articulation and stuff on it. Interestingly, they painted the pilot. They usually don't do that. And then you got some pretty cool markings here. This Kyoshiro marking on the shield is pretty cool. You got another one on the chest there that's going to look neat. But yeah, just advertising the markings there. And then on the other side, we basically see the completed Perfect Gundam, which looks, the design is super, super cool. I much prefer this sort of full armor design than the actual full armor Gundam. But again, the colors are just, they're very cartoony, which I guess they're meant to be. So you've got some cabling here, backpack. I will say one thing I don't like about this design is this little clusterfuck of thrusters there on the backpack, but I'll probably change that. A little bit about the articulation, and you also get a figure, like one of those small figures of the, I would say pilot, but he's not a pilot, he's the builder, right? So anyways, let's go ahead and get into this thing. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for this kit. So the first thing you get, just like a lot of these old school MGs, nice, awesome printout of a painted Perfect Gundam. So one day I'm going to frame all these inserts and it'll be really cool on my wall. But so let's jump into this side here. So you get some screws, you get 2 screws. I don't know, they're probably for the arms if I'm to guess. First plate here is the F plate. What we basically get here is just some inner frame. Very nice detail on this inner frame. So if you want to display this, well, I don't know why you would ever want to display this as just the inner frame, but it does seem to have some really good detail. And this plastic is quite soft, so I don't know if this is how the original print was or if this is a result of them reprinting the kit. Because I don't know if they were using this sort of plastic at that time, but it's very soft, very malleable, so should be easy to work with. Next, we've got the H plate. I thought this was going to be more black, like the feet here, so I'll probably have to do some repainting because I want these as black as possible. But this is just a extremely dark gray. So nice huge piece for the backpack. That looks pretty cool. But yeah, I'll probably repainting a lot of this here, the thrusters here, and parts for the side of the leg. Next, we've got the B2 plate here. This is just armor parts, mainly for what looks to be the base RX-78. So we're not at the full armor parts quite yet. Yeah, here's the V-fin and just some connection pieces. What fell on the floor were 2 beam saber effect parts, nothing too special there. Next, we've got the B1 plate. So leg parts here. Pretty interestingly, this looks like inner frame and armor parts kind of combined. So you got the front part of the leg armor here, and then you have a bunch of inner frame detail. I've never seen a Master Grade do it this way, where, yeah, you've kind of had the armor and the inner frame kind of together. So that's pretty strange. And in white, so. But yeah, we got parts for the shield here. That's very weird. And then we got the pilot there. Then we have the figure of Kiyoshiro. Pretty nicely detailed. I might paint this guy up, but as you can see, you'd have to fix a pretty annoying seam line that's going to go around him. It's in this sort of soft plastic. It's not rubber. It's kind of a weird plastic. But next, we've got the E-plate, all inner frame parts. Nothing too special, just leg, shoulder. These are for the full armor shoulders. They plug in pretty strangely. So you'll see that in the future. Here we've got some decals. Nice thing about these decals are, so you got the dry transfers here, but you got like almost every dry transfer is mirrored with black and white. And that's good for me because I'm going to go with a darker scheme, so I can't use black. I'm going to have to use all these white ones. So that's pretty nice. And then you got some sticker decals and some parts for the head, and there's a camera on the backpack. So, yep, there's that. And now, I was about to say we get to full armor part, but it looks like we're still at the main Gundam. So basically all of the multicolored parts on this A-plate, I'm assuming. Yep, A-plate for the base kit. It looks like this guy's not too complicated, the base RX-78, so it should be a pretty quick build. The shield has a clear piece, which is cool. You got the head, pretty nice sculpt in the head there, you can just tell, but you can tell this isn't the 2.0 because the Vulcans and the vents here aren't hollow, so you're going to have to paint those in yourself. Now we get onto the full armor parts, I can tell. So here's part for the chest. Pretty cool, nice vent detail in there. This is for the backpack, maybe the side of the legs and stuff. So there you go. The full armor doesn't seem that complicated either. It just seems to be just a few pieces. Again, this is all for the full armor. I can tell these are for the side of the legs. This is for the chest, back skirt. Yeah, so. Yep, that color's going to be changing though. Don't like the color scheme of this guy. Polycaps here, nothing too special. Then we get to the red. These two plates are like stuck. There we go. D1 plate is just feet part, and these are the shins of the full armor and some crotch pieces. And then this one's part of the base kit here. This little, for his little tiny shield on his right arm, and these are for the leg full armor parts, so nothing too exciting, but you can see that the full armor is just very simple. It's just like two pieces together and then one piece on the front. So you're not going to be spending too much time building that. Then you have like this rubber part. These are for connection pieces on the side of the leg, but unfortunately the cables for the chest and the weapons are also on this material, and I was planning to repaint these, but now that I see that they're rubber, I guess I'm just going to have to deal with them being this color. It's fine. I wanted to make them sort of metallic, but I'm not about to mess around with painting rubber. I know you can, but I don't want to. That's just too much of a headache. And then finally, we've got the backpack and more full armor pieces. I think this plays entirely for the full armor. Awesome, awesome backpack. Lots of detail. Going to spend some time painting in a lot of that. And then we have this enormous connection piece for the shield. So yeah, pretty cool. These nice. I really like the shoulders on this full armor. Yep, that should be fun. And then now we come to the manual. So turning here in the manual, as you can see, for such a big box, there aren't that many pieces. This kit isn't complicated. Hopefully it'll be void of a lot of seam lines, but I think there will be some seam lines to fix, but hopefully not too many. As you can see, I think we're going to be building, we're going to be building the base kit first. Nothing too exciting or out of the ordinary for this build. I can just tell here, we're not going to have any seam lines on the leg. All the armor pieces are nice and separated. And then you'll end up with the final piece here. So, or the base kit, I should say, here. And then you start on the full armor. And basically, and now we have a full color page, which is nice. For whatever reason, the decal marking guide is here, which is pretty strange. Advertising, look at that scene. That doesn't scream like 80s or 90s or whenever this little spin-off was made. I don't know what will. But yeah, just advertising the whole story. And then, marking decal guide here. But then it looks like they have you construct the armor onto the kit. So you're not constructing the armor, then putting it on. You kind of construct the armor onto the kit. So for me, I'm going to have to do it separately since I'm going to paint this. Yeah, just going through, nothing too exciting. And then that's the end, and then suddenly there's manga. What? Oh. Huh. Okay. So you get like a 4-page manga with this. That's kind of cool. Huh. So that's why the decal marking guide is just slapped in the middle, because the back is a manga. Well, that's neat. I can't read any of this, but if you can, I'm sure it's a riveting tale of love, anguish, and growing up and finding your place in the world. Or it could just be about robots fighting. In any case, I guess that's something. But that's the Perfect Gundam, the Master Grade Perfect Gundam. I'm really looking forward to starting this kit. I just got this kit. I had a bunch of projects in the line, and everything has stopped for this kit because I've really wanted this kit for a long time. So now that I have it, I can't wait to start. So you guys will see that in the review, the completed kit, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. So thank you all for watching, and I will catch you all next time. Bye-bye.